Hello, folks. Welcome to the Superfan Wrestling News here on YouTube for this week. Superfan Jason Ray Huff is back for the wrestling news, and this week's been a crazy week in professional wrestling, and I was been too busy working at my job and other things um, before the show, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the wrestling news for this week. So bear with me just a moment. You know, I've been busy working at Whitesboro ISD cleaning classrooms up for 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Thursday. And Friday's giving week off. Can't wait to get a 2 weeks vacation, but you know, I'll probably be at home watching wrestling. So let's get started. That Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine is no longer recognized the TNA World Title. I read that yesterday here on the Pro Wrestling here uh, on the website. It said Pro Wrestling Illustrated has announced that they will no longer recognize the TNA World Championship as a world's title. They're going forward, long run it magazine recognize the WWE World Heavyweight Champion as the World's Heavyweight title. And speaking about the TNA wrestling, I heard is not doing pretty good, and but I heard they're doing kind of good, but not as good as the WWE. So anyway, Jeff Jarrett this week is having a big meeting planning for a GFW and TNA invasion angle sometime in a couple of weeks away. And this week, Jeff Jarrett's having a sit-down interview with Mike Tenay to discuss the future of GFW wrestling working with Impact Wrestling. And would it be as Jeff Jarrett could wind up buying back TNA wrestling? But GFW, excuse me, call it GWF, no apparent reason, but anyways, GFW Global Force Wrestling is planning a invasion in TNA. Yes, from David Messenger of Wrestling Service Radio, they are planning for an invasion take place between Jeff Jarrett, Global Force Wrestling, and TNA. The ideal is that Jeff Jarrett will gain trust of TNA President Dixie Carter, then turn heel on her, led of a full-blown invasion, which is expected to take place shortly. GFW originally approached this with Ring of Honor about doing the angle, but turned down, so the idea was presented to TNA office. Expect the angle will start backstage segment can be added that to the already recorded Impact Wrestling events, which will air next 6 weeks. And Jeff Jarrett will speak to Mike Tenay tonight about returning to TNA, about him working with Impact Wrestling broadcast. Last Sunday he did win King of the Mountain title. To me, that right there is kind of like a joke. So, Anyway, speaking about that, Paul Heyman will be in Japan with Brock Lesnar on WWE Raw this week. Not WWE Raw, but on that 4th of July thing, which is going to be aired on WWE Network. And here's the card which will be airing. Finn Balor against NXT champion Kevin Owens. Cody Kingston versus Brock Lesnar. Neville versus Chris Jericho. John Cena and Dolph Ziggler versus King Barrett and Kane. Paige versus Naomi versus Nikki Bella for the WWE title. Cesaro versus Diego. And the Lucha Dragons against New Day. So, anyways, that's going to be pretty good as well. So, anyways, this week is the Jason Huff Wrestler of the Week. But before we do, let's go to 2 weeks ago in Sherman, Texas. Hold on a minute. Hello? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold on, folks. I got Mom, fill the air. I'm back. But anyway, in Sherman, NWA Texoma Wrestling was a pretty good show. And there was some great matches. And Best Wrestler of the Week, Worst Wrestler of the Week, and the Worst Ring Attire of the Week. So, let's get it started. The Best Wrestler of the Week goes to... And it goes to Main Event Mike Fox for the Best Wrestler of the Week award. And for beating Nathan Biggs. And by the way, the worst ring attire wear goes to Nathan Biggs. His wrestling tights looks like underwear. Look like kids' underwear. Hey, Nathan Biggs, no offense, but get some new wrestling gear, please. And the worst wrestler goes to this week is the young boy impersonating Jake Logan. When Jake Logan beating Dan Griffith. So you can check me out on Facebook and on Twitter. And you can check me out here on YouTube. So this week I will have more wrestling news. And before I do, I want to say to all the ladies somewhere in Texas, around the world, y'all better look into Whitesboro and any women out here in Whitesboro or in Texoma area, because can't find a real girlfriend who loves pro wrestling. So anyway, check me out again. So bye.